Hey everybody, and welcome to my plus size grandma with Miss Coco Bowden. So, oh my God, it is something. I'm sharing out the broadcast. I woke up feeling pretty good. Pretty good. It's been a great day so far. I've got my protein in me. And I'm doing fine. Okay, so I'm doing fine. And I'm feeling a lot happier. Like I'm feeling lighter and stuff. And I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased with what my nutritionist has told me to do as far as concerning my weight and my health, my eating and stuff. I'm pretty pleased at what I'm seeing so far, with the weightlifting and stuff. I'm starting to feel a lot stronger in my back and my legs. They're starting to feel a lot stronger. I'm starting to see, I'm starting to actually feel like I can literally feel like my muscles changing from, being these little weakling things. They've been weak all this for the last year. So now I'm starting to feel strength. And with the strength, now I actually feel like getting up doing stuff. I feel like getting up doing stuff, and it's not as hard on me to stand and stuff like it was before. It's just getting better. Now, do I like my diet? And this is a temporary diet. This is, she said it's temporary until I get my muscles built up because, the muscles are so weak and little right now. I lost a lot of muscle, last year, because, if you listen to my plus size grandma, you can go back to some of the older episodes where I was talking about that I didn't have food and stuff to eat like that. And, my bills were just taking everything I had, and it was either lose this, lose that, and it was necessity things that I needed, so I had to pay. And so I wasn't eating right. It knocked my muscles down to they were so small. My muscle weight is not hardly anything. My muscle weight is barely over 100 pounds. So that's why it's been feeling really heavy for me. That's why I have a lot of skin loose. And that's why it's been real heavy, like feeling the walk and stuff. Because all I'm dragging around is a lot of skin and no muscle to hardly move this skin whenever I walk or lift my hands, clap, anything. But since I've been lifting the weights, I've been doing the 10-pound weights. I haven't got on the bike yet, and I got to get on the bike this week because that's part of the plan is for me to ride that bike at least 10 to 15 minutes every other day. So I haven't done the bike stuff yet, but I've already started the weight training last week, and in just 1 week, I'm starting to feel different. I'm starting to feel a difference in it, and I do feel things tightening up already. I looked at that video of me singing, and I was like, wow, girl. I didn't even think you could really see it like that, because when I touch my calf muscles, my calves, I don't feel muscle there. I feel a lot of skin, like a whole lot of skin that's like jello. It's like jello. So, when I saw that video of me singing on Facebook Live, I was like, wow. When I move, it moves. When I move, it moves. When I was moving, it was moving. Whichever way I went, it was flapping. And it was just down there flapping, y'all. Y'all got to go see it. And now I'm just bending over now, like doing a stretch right now. And I'm touching my legs, and I can feel more than just flap there. So that protein goes to work quick. I can feel more than just a flap down. I'm actually now finally feeling a little muscle. I got a little muscle in my calf. Yay! muscle. And it feels good to feel that, because one time I was just picking it up, y'all, literally I could pick up the skin on my legs and just twist it any kind of way I want to twist it. That's how flabby it was. It was flabby fat. But now it's starting to feel a lot better. Today I'm going to be trying some new recipes with chicken. I know I love red peppers. I love green peppers. Anything with red and green peppers, you got me sold. And I think I can have the green and red bell peppers, because I don't think they're too starchy of a vegetable. I'm gonna look and see. She said Google, so I'm Googling. Let me see. Is red peppers low carb? Because I love my peppers. So let's just see. The good news is that they're extremely nutritious. They're filled with vitamin A and have anti-inflammatory properties from carotenoids, which they contain. If you want color, don't be afraid to add red or yellow peppers, since they're also very low in carbs. Only 6 grams net per 1 cup chopped. Ooh, I can have red peppers! Yay! I can have them. I can have red peppers, and I can have... It said yellow. It didn't say nothing about the green. It said red and yellow. Dang. I got green here too. But I'm going to make me some chicken something. But my chicken going to be boiled. I'm not interested in any fried foods right now. I don't want to do anything that's going to upset my progress. Because I didn't realize that I was in as bad a shape as I was, for real. I thought this could be something that could be fixed with Ensure, or, just eat more. But it's actually not. That's why it's so important to pull people in that have experience in that area. If I had not pulled them in, I'd still probably be laying down weak, feeling weak. Don't be afraid to pull in those people who already have experience at what you need. And my doctor, just by off the scale, like I said, the scale does the water weight, it does the muscle weight, it does the body mass, and it does about 4 or 5 other different things that they could just tell by measuring me on that scale. I forgot what the name of that scale was, but they measured me on that scale, and it pointed out all the trouble areas. And my trouble areas was lack of water, dehydration, and loss of muscle mass for my size. My muscles is not, where they supposed to be. So the goal that me and the nutritionist set 2 weeks ago was to increase more protein, go on the low carb diet, which means more proteins, less vegetables, do weightlifting of 10 pounds, not the 3-pounders that I was used to using. I was always doing the 3-pounders. And at that time, I was just doing the 3-pounders to help keep my blood flow for high blood pressure. And it works, y'all. But now it got to a point where I need these muscles back, because without these muscles, and the heart is a muscle too. So all this stuff is getting damaged. And I thought that, let's just say like this. If I had not got to a point of depression and anxiety, if I had not got to that point, I would not have known how bad my health was, really. Because sometimes my numbers were coming out good. But it wasn't going into details, because I lost weight, then I gained weight, then I lost weight. So that the losing of the weight made my sugar and my blood pressure good. But at the same time, the regular doctor could not tell that I was losing muscle, which was causing the fatigueness and, probably the depression too, because when I saw my skin flapping around like that, I was like, this isn't right. Who wants to walk around, having to pick your thighs up, move your thighs around just to walk and stuff like that, So I felt like something wasn't right, and I'm glad that, my mental health led me back to my physical health. Both of those work hand in hand together. I could teach on that right now, but I'm going to let that be. But both of it works together. It all works together. Because I'm starting to feel better emotionally since I've been working out and eating the right foods to feed my brain, for one thing, because protein does help the brain as well. And I'm just imbalanced in so many different places in my body that I never figured I'd be in a position like this. Especially, you see somebody fat now. Listen, you see somebody fat or overweight, however you want to call it. I mean, I'm saying from my point of view. And I do sometimes call myself fat. Not being mean to myself, but I'm just saying this part right here is body fat right here. That's the term that I'm meaning it in, like body fat, like that. But I never thought that I would see myself in this position of like having to really sit down and say, you're in a really bad place right now. And we think that finances and stuff can get us bent out of shape. But when your health starts going down and you're like, something's wrong, it comes a time when you just got to get up and go see about yourself. And you have to push everybody else to the side when it came down to romance, family and friends. I basically had to push everybody to the side, not in a bad way, but in a good way, and say, hey, I know you're going through this and that too, but right now I'm going through a little something myself, and I need this time to start getting myself together, because I'm not getting younger. And the older you get, the harder it is to heal from certain things and ailments in your body. So I'm glad that I went out and I got a therapist for my mind. I'm getting my mental health done and my physical health done. And I'm not above these things. I'm above saying, hey, this is where I need help at. Because when I went to see my nutritionist, I can't pronounce that word. And it feels good to laugh again too, y'all. But some words I cannot pronounce, y'all. I'm sorry, but that'll be another story. But when I went to see her, I was just listening to her, and I was so really into it. And she was like, Jamie, I know you're going to do this. I was like, yes, I am. I'm excited. Let's do it. And then she said, all them vegetables you've been eating, you got to stop. Because there comes a time when your weight will plateau. And I noticed that I could not lose any more weight. I was like, I had lost 200 and some pounds. But then when it got to 200 and some pounds, it stopped. The weight loss just stopped. Even though I was doing the same routine, still getting out, trying to move around and exercise and stuff, it stopped. And the reason why it stopped, because my muscle mass had went down. So I'm not burning like I should be burning, calories and stuff. Instead, the calories are just depositing into my fat cells instead of burning off like they're supposed to in my muscles. So it's a lot, but listen, it's a lot, but I thank God that we can always get back up when we fall down. I thank God for the people, the team, the support team that He has put into my life. I thank God for just making my mind right. Just putting the thought in my mind, into my heart, hey, go get help. And that's what I would tell anybody that's going through any type of weight issues or depression or something. Most of the time, this stuff can be corrected without medicine some of the times. And I thank God that I'm not on those heavy medications like I see a lot of people are on for their depression and anxiety and stuff. A lot of our health really starts in our stomach. Whatever we put in us, that's what we're going to get out. I mean, and that's real talk. It starts in our stomach. So I just thank God that I went in when I did, because if I had not went in, I knew I was feeling bad. I was like, I'm strong spiritually, but my body